let's just see. I have so many things going through my head about just things that have been happening, not happening. And I'm just so grateful that I'm such an amazing, beautiful woman. Because if I wasn't, and I didn't feel this way about myself, I may have taken my life. Maybe. But it seems like it can't be taken for some reason. So here, this is me. You look really great today, much better than yesterday. Something that you said, that you did, or that you took in. For some of you, it's something you took in. You make me look as a youth stick, or a youth. What would that be? What could we call that? I don't like talking about girls' stuff like that. I'm more comfortable calling Vic's things. I don't feel like it should be called anything. Oh, okay. This is a guy telling a woman this who doesn't really give compliments. Yeah, this dude's pretty. I don't feel player. I feel just set in your ways. Da 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 da. Yeah, this guy's really weird when it comes to relationships. I think when this man was in relationships, he used to give compliments, and then he's, I'm not getting it. I compliment you at 8 a.m. and then I go to work. You stay home, huh? I come home at 5 and you insult me. You tell me I look like I gained another pound and I went to work. You know, and she's probably the one getting heavier, or she's losing the weight. How come we don't mock that? I gave him poison just for fun. I had one friend, but there's none now. So, is this about you? I broke so many. I mean, you got somebody. This is a bad luck home, a bad luck situation, a bad luck. I think you're both. I feel both people are really the same. You each blame each other, but you're both mirroring each other. It's been happening for so long. Somebody named Donovan is saying, it's been happening so long, you don't even recognize that you're both the same person now. Yeah, you might. That when you get to that point, I don't know how old you are, but if you're older, I would say just ride it out. Just make some rules. I watched an empire fall. Taurus. This is a commitment. Absolutely, this is a marriage at the very least. But we're committed to this, no doubt. Yeah, this marriage happened for sexual reasons. Is that what it was? Was it lustful? It was lustful with the moon advice stick. I tell you what, it was amazing. I feel something in my body. So whatever the hell this was, but this would be the youth stick for some woman. So I will commit to this after 8. I love this about her. See, she's very guarded with these types of men. I see what karmic in nature is. Okay, everybody's got their own spin on it, but I see what men I need to stay away from completely. Okay. From now on, I am in a relationship with myself spiritually. I give myself the spiritual attention that I need, and I'm committed to that. At the same time, after about between 6 and 8 p.m. when I'm done, because this is a businesswoman or someone that just, I will commit to this. This is a relationship where, and you know what's crazy? When you do this, this is what they usually say that they want in whatever way they do, whether it's how they treat you or they don't treat you. And now you meet one. This is what you pull in, right? We're talking about law of attraction, and that's all there is. Now you pull in that. You know, and you get the female version of yourself who's like, I will sit on you and leave and I'll be back tomorrow. They don't like this. These are the ones that want to leave you barefoot and fucking pregnant. This is single and a kid. No. But, so since since you have been, I'm guessing that now, let's just say whether you got this youth stick or not, it could be in the form of something else bought somewhere. You know what I mean? Or are you just getting away from this? I wake up every day and I don't know if it's my belief, or I don't know if it's a combination of belief and then knowing that I cut something out that could have been draining my soul. What does it do to your looks when your soul is being tugged at all the time? And if we didn't have this in our life, let's just say cord cut, and you become that fucking, no, not the procrastinating cord cutter, but the iron fist, where I can be by myself. I've been by myself. It's like manger and still just different city, right? So it's like, what the fuck you want from? I can be alone. Your skin looks different. It could be some stuff dissipating that was coming from up above and below. That's a whole other spin on as above, so below that I was not comfortable with. So it is gone for good because I said so. Or you will die before you can make to the first step of whatever that is. Now someone's going to try and make the first step the only step. I can feel that. What I'm doing and is really, whether you see it that way or not, is for. But when you're angry at something still, even if it has nothing to do with that, you're going to look at it from a perspective that usually doesn't serve you. And that comes from a prideful place. Okay, 1 foot on the water and 1 foot on dry land. This is just getting ducks in a row for those of you who aren't businesswomen and you're not these powerful women. I need to start something. Even if that something is just, how am I? So this is the thing. I keep thinking about the material shit that I want, but I'm not in physical or spiritual form. I'm not the right form to not only not bring that in naturally, but to attain it from anyone. I mean, when you get to a certain point where you're that spiritually sick, people won't even steal with you anymore. You have to fix yourself. You have to go into your garage, whatever this is that you do, okay? Doesn't have to be working out and freaking, but something inside has to change. And it's usually letting go of shit that we said we let go of. Just because you say things doesn't mean it happens. But back to this one. I can't tell if my mood is affecting this. And usually when you have this happen, if this isn't it already, you won't have many people who want to hear it. So you could be asking, this could be telepathic that I'm picking up on. Like I didn't have a lot of friends before I started looking better. Now, I don't expect them now. And then what's crazy is because of all this connection in many ways, somebody knows you said that. And they're going to try and create a stage for you. It is the new sickness. Fentanyl is second. Queen of Swords. That's just, I feel like that's just them saying you're right. I don't want to hold things in vocally. I don't want to hold this shit in vocally. So you did say it. This is my way of getting it out. I mean, in other ways, I'll just talk to myself in here. I'll talk myself up all day. And scream and yell and have fits. Telepathically. I scream it with my mouth, but I don't yell. And I mean, to the point where I pop blood vessels. And I think I break some things in other areas. But the feeling afterward is, whew, it really is almost as the youth stick. Can you feel that? Not all of us need it, but some of us love it. But we just don't need it. I don't need it to get through my day. It's not part of my job. So I don't know what to say about that, but somebody's got something from someone where I can't tell if it's because I like that so much or it's because he has a good spirit. Is this going to wear off? Have I just not been sleeping with men for so long and now I'm like, woohoo, this has to be it. I feel better. I mean, we did take some perks, you know what I mean? Were there other things involved? What is that you stick? Isn't it the Utes? Who has this split head? I don't know what happened, sir, but I'm sorry. Somebody said the two Ute stick. And that's just what they show me. Yep, I'm going to keep going. But I really hope he's not here anymore, because I don't like doing stuff like that. This feels like a sister. Or a mama, right? I've been spending some time in the sun. I've been reading, or just listening to I'm listening to different things now. Is it true that am I taking I think of the shows that I watch, and it's not that I really watch them, but other people watch them, and I must be taking it in. Does our subconscious take in things conversations from next door? What if some subconscious are that powerful, where somebody else is talking about all kinds of shit that'll just make you lose, and you're so tapped into shit that you're picking up on that? You're gonna have to let it be known with your own special chant at whatever it is you do telepathically, that only things that serve you go into your conscious and subconscious, and they swirl together. I've been spending time in the sun, and I'm just watching people. I'm watching couples. What do I see? Let me switch the cards up here. Staring at the clouds, looking around. I find myself in some type of trance where it could be dangerous if I had to operate machinery like this, but I don't, and I prefer it here. My colors change. It's like I went to another dimension. Yeah, look at the color. It's right there. And this is pickle. Oh boy. I feel like what they're saying here is there's a lot of gay couples. I'm noticing. And I have a lot of gay friends, and I love gay she didn't really know what to say. It feels like any word that you say is going to insult somebody. It used to be one. Now it's every one of them. You have a chance at somebody wanting to end your life. So we're just going to say men with men, whether it's friends or relationships. I notice a lot of men together, but together in twos. Men going out to eat, to the movies. And it worries me that if it's not this way already, as I don't spend a lot of time around people like I used to, what does that mean for us women? And am I, on top of this, because of this bitch, am I 100%, am I a woman? I move like a man. Am I masculine? Okay, so people are being forced to just kind of think about other shit. And it's pulling you out of some type of abyss when it came to your third eye. That's what it feels like to me. You're welcome. Did everybody put their palm on their third eye and then say that, and telepathically, my third eye is safely and quickly closed permanently? And just feel and keep it like that until your head goes all the way down. Your head's going to go down slow. I did this yesterday out of nowhere, and it was amazing. Yeah. Make sure you chant as much as you can. I realize this. I've been getting all this shit out of my system from not taking Suboxone anymore. I'm like 7 days without it, 6 or 7 days. I feel good when they're not intentionally trying to put it on me with devices. I mean, I'm trying to show people that we may not actually experience withdrawal without all this electricity shit around us and heavy metals in our system. And I'm proving it. And a lot of us were attacked slowly. Some of us were attacked more viciously by weapons of mass destruction through laser beam. I can't believe I'm saying this. I feel like I'm in a video game, and I'm trying to. It's crazy for me to think that people ask for something and they worship and they believe, and then something shows up and you deny it. And then it's consistently proven in different ways, and you still deny it. This is another sickness. I don't know which one is worse. Here's this first sickness that started. This belief in God is the first sickness. Not disbelief in a powerful being, but the things that come with it, the judgment, the ridicule, the repentance, the you're a sinner, but I can tell you are, but I don't get up and go, you're a sinner to me. How many people were guiding people to that, but never went to confess your own sins? You know what I mean? You start believing that if you judge other people in the Lord's name, though, it's not really judging people. It's you speaking God's word. It's sickness. Because now you're spewing that out. All of this talk through repetitious reading and sermons about end of times brought this on. It's Christianity that started this mess. And it's Christianity that's destroying this world currently everywhere. This is that shit that you all got excited about when you read it, right? Every Sunday, some of the priests, they read every day to a bunch of people. They took this in subconsciously and put this out into the universe. It's manifesting. So before you blame the God or the devil, you have to blame yourselves, because what you believe is, and you believed it that much. I have to say this because I can feel that people want to blame something or someone else. You cannot. Even if there are people forcing weather, it doesn't matter. Hey, listen, there's always going to be dark, light, middle, whatever, different shades, but it's that's all it is. Okay. Look, that's repetitious over and over and over and over again. Queen of Cups, and meaning it though. See, this is the thing. I'm not saying, you know that I'm what kind of woman. I feel like the world knows what kind of woman I am at this point, right? I mean, I'm pretty fair with everything that I do, and if I'm not, I'll be the one to call myself out on it. But you said it with love because you felt this, yeah? You already had this love, this undenying devotion to this God, this Jesus Savior, that when you spoke these words, your vibration was high. You understand? All this shit, and it raised the frequency, so it was inevitable that this shit was going to happen. Truth. We just got into something totally different. We did. For somebody you asked, FEMA's going to be there with water bottles. I'm not sure why. It could be that maybe the reaction to the action wasn't quick enough, and now because the world's connected here and I say shit, I kind of push people, because I'm pushing people in different areas. I'm pushing people that were reporters, writers, directors, people in the Senate, everywhere, just to do something, even if it has nothing to do with me. Huh. It may be, okay, it's a couple. Okay, this feels like Brad and Angelina or something like that. Or they got on something. Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, I think that they didn't really want me probably saying that, because you never know if you're going to get targeted by something. It's for me, I have to know, I have to be able to sit, I sit with myself all day in this room. I'm the most introverted person, and it's not because I want to be, it's because the world doesn't get me, and I don't get the world, so it's easier for me to just do this way. People interact with me, and as soon as they see me or they feel me, it's immediate intimidation, and I don't even realize that that's what it's saying. I'm just who I am, and you know, I refuse to apologize, and I refuse to change because I don't have to. But you feel, this is how they force slavery. You understand? This is one of the steps. Do you know what I'm saving you people from? Besides this here, other beings, they don't like humans at all. I mean, at all. Okay, and I get it. But if you knew what I was talking about and what happened to me, I mean, really felt, because none of you still have felt what they did to me. They had everything on me at once for hours. Hours, you understand? Days lightly, weeks, months, years. I don't do victim. But it's sad. It's sad that we're at the point now. See, they changed. Well, they were very sly in the way that they put that step in there. Yeah. Eventually, it gets to the point where you get terrified of feeling that. It's supposed to feel like your soul's being ripped out of you. And then there's the tasing and the shocking and stuff. It's direct energy torture is what it was going to be called eventually, as a ha-ha, and they were going to tell you to your face. And then they were going to come and they were going to take advantage. I mean, if you, this is the thing, you can either feel the pain later with no means of just getting high or drunk or fucking overdose, because you'll lose everything, things will fall to the ground. Or you can take some hits now and try to create some type of change so that this doesn't become the microwave oven that many wanted it to be. And in order to do that, the frequency has to consistently be something better than what it is. And that means action has to be taken. So thank you for whoever saw these videos on YouTube of countries where they have never seen a new shirt or a clean fucking shirt, okay? There are countries that I have never seen a clear glass of water. Going somewhere where that's the same as you getting your special shoes sent to you. That's the same way that they're going to react to it. You don't have to go and change a whole entire country by yourself, right? You get together with some people. I'll bring the water. We'll bring food. Bring something simple. These are people who have nothing. You get real fucking humble and real grateful when you have nothing. So you're thinking of the life that you have, and this isn't me judging. That's everybody has different lives. But and the way that you would react to something. So I'm grateful for that. I think these people are just waiting to die is what it feels like. It's there are parts, I mean, are there parts of this world where nobody ever sees, where how did that happen? Where they're just wanderers that wound up now breeding, and how does this go on for so long? I don't know how this goes on like that, how once you see it, it's hard to unsee it. And if you see it and you can unsee it like that, I have to question what's inside, what's creeping in and out of your blood flow and your bones, because it doesn't feel like a soul at that point if you can just forget about it. Yeah, if you don't have the ability to feel conviction, unless that conviction is because you know you're caught, something's up with you and you're spiritually sick. See, I couldn't stand when I heard people say that. Until I felt some of the sickness connecting with people telepathically. I felt it physically. I couldn't believe how much of what I felt at one point was other people's sickness, and even other people possibly getting hit with shit. Whew. Okay, I'm being interrupted. There are beings creating ships to do the same. This felt like a southern species. Something COR, but I'm too tired. How many different species are out there? I love that. Yeah, definitely. Final. Everything that everybody has done is going to come back to them. Some of you are going to want to blow your brains out. What you're going to do is you're going to think of yourself doing it, and then you're going to see if you get sucked down to hell or if you wind up going to purgatory. But I'm telling you, you can think I'm crazy, but listen, I don't give a shit. You imagine yourself shooting yourself. Where do you see your because we all have third eyes and we can all see, we all have imagination, or we wouldn't have things in our lives. So don't fucking tell me that when I talk about this shit then, or try to tell people I'm fucking nuts. You tell me you can't see shit in your mind, you're dead. Okay? You're dead. If you can't imagine, you're not conscious. So we're done with that. Okay? And I refuse to accept that. I know people don't like talking about being able to hear telepathy, and I'm not sure if everybody can. I don't care. It's unimportant. But to let it drive you nuts like that, it's easier to say, I thought that I was hearing voices in my head, but now I'm seeing all this shit about telepathy, and I never thought about that before. You know, people are telepathic. That means they communicate in the mind. I may be one of them. I keep telling myself I'm fucking crazy, or listening to somebody say, or just feeling that's the only thing that some of you go by is like, no, it's telepathy. But you'll have the fact that people don't talk about it, you'll think you're crazy. I know I'm crazy in the areas where I need to be crazy, when I need to be crazy, and then I'm just not. It's like draining people. But these are the people. I don't want to get off that subject. I'm probably going to go back and forth. Nope. Look, like what? Again? That's what I hear. Again. Okay, you're going to find out. Please don't put anybody, that they never went last time. And that's why they're not calling you back. There was a hostile, can I please say something? And since we all know I'm nuts, there was a hostile takeover by a species that represents, like, what predator, I said this before, evil. I mean, I created it, clearly. I can't just take credit, right? You can't just take credit for the good shit, absolutely. But things either evolve or devolve. And clearly I see what happened here. And they can energetically manipulate powerfully. That could have been a gift that was given. Yeah, wait till you see all the footage that comes out about aliens and interaction with humans and stuff. I don't understand it. I can't figure it out. Why do you need to hide this shit from the people? Here's a planet. We're not really sure whose it is. You know what I mean? We're all here. Only about an eighth of us know some serious shit about UFOs and aliens, and about another eighth of those actually will speak honestly about it. I don't understand. These are beings in different suits. I mean, you talk about seeing your fucking neighbor at the brothel with the 12-year-old, no problem, to ruin his reputation, huh? But all the shit that you have in interaction with Grays. And another thing is, do you know the views you would get for this shit? For just putting all of it, out there. That there's an addiction to having to add something that's not true. That's another sickness. I'm just going to get into sicknesses. I'm not sick. The only sick that I was, I'm filled with fucking radio. I'm radioactive all day. I don't know if this is that protection thing they talk about. This circle of I don't know if it's golden light. I mean, it could be metallic, no doubt. But I think that this is keeping people away from me magnetically. And it's sad that because I know what kind of woman I am. It's sad to me that there aren't many people that can be in my life. I don't like it, but I'm guessing, aim is for me. Dig. Yeah. All right. Well, an AI. Dig AI. Let me ask you a question. I'm one of those women. I'm when you find out who I am, I'm a businesswoman. Meridian. Yeah, you show up here, I'm going to make it real easy for you. Okay, I'm not sure if it was me that left it or if it was me that was left too. At this point, that's the least of my concerns. What's going to happen here is, okay, beautiful day. While I'm out, which is unoften because I rarely have money to go out, no one has donated, John. None of them that said it except for one person. It could be a Casey, like $20 or $50 or something. Yeah, nobody donates large donations to my channel. And I don't want to put this out there and shit. I said it, remove. But it feels real. I want to agree that you are who you are when it's convenient for me. I want to be grateful for what you do when it's convenient for me. And then I want to be angry with you. It's very another sickness. I don't think that people realize just how different they have become from the person that they were before. And maybe it needs to be heard this way. instead of critical but firm, I try all avenues with things to get a point across. But you will always know that it's my point, and that is, if I give it my time, there's a reason. This is important. I'm going to consistently remind people about what will happen in this thing, because what will happen is the firmament will close itself. This thing will close itself in, and the sun, which won't affect other areas, will burn. There will be fire on the ground, and you won't be able to get off of it. And I'm telling you, some of you are fucking immortal. Some of you are immortal and in whatever way. Who knows if the immortality or your life extension, your life will be extended. Yeah, I do believe in immortality, and it's weird for me because I'm not really sure when I look at these baby pictures. Even though I see two different little girls in different pictures, I see one's curly red ginger hair, and then this is the other one that seems more like me. I know that I was swapped out. I know. Okay. I have on my community board, John. It's Greta. And then, you know who? Look, we see John. Curly fucking... what's her name? Shirley Temple Ginger. And then you got me over here. All right. I love you. Man. Where am I at with this? All right, I'm done with that. I want to go back to these lovers with this pickle. They seem happy. They laugh, they joke. I go down to this is the pier, something like that, or the park, down the city. Up high. I was up high, getting some high. I see a lot of men. I don't see a lot of women, period. Okay. Well, I mean, these are things I never noticed. God, it's the philosophy that I feel in the air, I guess you could say. And I can't stand talking like that. The shit I feel is that people I'm thinking about things that I didn't even know existed, and then adding my own idea of what I think it is or why it is. But this is great for those of you that were so involved with this third eye stuff. That seems to be also destroying the world. But I have a feeling, and I don't remember if I heard this telepathically or if I said it, that they were creating digital third eyes to turn us all against each other. There's a possibility that there are clones of many. And this would be, I mean, who knows? Who knows? I mean, listen, anything could be that. They could be cloning us, and all of us could be on different ships. You know? Let's fly to this one, and we'll connect them all here, and then we'll connect all of them. And I mean, because listen, if I'm going to do some shit like, I'm going to do it right. And that's what I feel like I'm messing with here. I'm messing with people who do it right. But so do I. At some point, though, when it's only destruction and no rebuilding, it doesn't work for anybody. So here's the men. We got the lovers, the pickle, and the Ten of Cups. I mean, if this doesn't say gay community, am I in a gay community? There's another woman coming through. Excuse me, I'm just gonna take these off. Rhonda Harper. Some of you, even men, are looking around wondering if every community is a gay community now. It has been going on, well, how long? 80 to 100 years? Something like that. Where they wanted women eradicated off this planet. She's a male god in female form. It could have been. Seeing how I feel about women, unless you're that special woman, I don't come across many of you. I just don't. I know that this channel, that's not mine. That's how I'm fucking set on this. That I know that this is primarily women watchers. And I I know I don't change my messages. I don't cater now towards them just because I don't know how to be that way. I'm apologetic when I feel I need to. I will say it when I feel like it. I don't always feel it, and I don't always feel like it. But when you get it, it's easier for both of us if it comes from me when and how I want it to. Obstacles and challenges in the reverse. I don't see any problems here. Are these all in the reverse? Hold on. Okay, that was. They don't seem like they fight. Huh. Hope. Yeah. Okay, I'm hopeful. So somebody moved into a community and they knew that it was the neighborhood, right? And I had no problem in the beginning. I was very hopeful. I could tell that they were a little guarded with me, especially when they were walking together. You could tell that it was like that dick is mine. You know? Like I come out of my friggin' 3-story walk up and down and it's like, this is thy rod and thy staff, right? Okay. Welcome. It's a weird welcome. They're very... They spoke to you. You had a couple conversations. I don't know if this was a coffee shop or a bar just outside, but and is this this is me channeling. Is this what gay men have become? They're feminine, but they're violent. They're protective of their lovers and mates, cocks, and I mean these are some weird places. So with some of these types of neighborhoods come weird types of now businesses. I mean, the shit's helping me save money. It's not like where I came from. It's a lot of sexual shit. And I just don't, there's not a lot of makeup and hair stuff. Men's clothing store, men's stuff. This could be why certain people bought islands. Meridian, please. Affirmative. Yeah, I'm tired of playing this game. I have people I want to help that deserve it, and I fucking command the shit. I am 100% correct in what I'm saying. That part with the swapping is the most important thing, and the reason is because if that's possible, how many people have had? Is the whole world just mixed up now? Right? And were there brothers and sisters that some people knew that were triplets and shit? Or did they create duplicates and now you're fighting and you didn't before? It's the experiment was not just with what's like, here's us, we're in this bracket. They're experimenting on that. Couldn't be us, right? And then there's another bracket that's different and they know about some type of thing that they talk about, but it could never be me. You know what I mean? And then there's those pulling the strings that are like, we can't fucking stand any of it. Because they believe that they're above everybody. This is God. This is the God. You understand? This is the control and the empty promises and the you will follow or you will be judged, tortured. This is the God. And then here comes the one that people thought was the devil just because of whatever shit they said, however they're themselves, yeah? It's that I felt like, honestly, I felt like I was fighting God, and I fucking will till my dying day, okay? Because I don't like what that God started representing. So in my eyes, that's my enemy for all existence, and I will go through whatever the fuck I have to go through to prove that I don't have to believe in that motherfucker or that type of being. I don't have to. But that's what some people that were involved with this, there were different reasons why they do these things to people. Some of them, they were devout trafficking Christians, and they didn't like that people made sense going against their God. So some of you became targets just because you see how sick. And so what happens now? Let's say, please, all right, here's person A, because you fucking sensitive folk. If I say a name, here's person A, and here's person B. Person A, I'm angry that, I said hi to you the other day. I waved, and I didn't know that your daughter just got fucking cut in half, on a tree from a car crashing into her, But because I didn't know that, and you didn't say hello, I killed your kid. Right? And now this person over here doesn't like the fact that the person who killed this person's kid didn't hold the door for him. I'm going to make your life a living hell. Then this keeps going on. What makes this shit go on? No break. What is the no break? Nobody putting a fucking down. What happened? I refuse to submit to shit that I just don't want to fucking do. And I refuse to abide by anybody's rules but my fucking own. Somebody needs to hear that firmly from me. I'm not your goddamn slave. This is mine. I know exactly what happened 22 years ago. Stop embarrassing yourselves. Too many people know. They want me to say these things out loud so that they can show up here comfortably, and I'm helping you out and as much as I possibly can, all right? I'm not going to put personal information out there, one, because there's so much fucking shit. I can't see clearly, and I think it's happening to help me out. See, the thing is, for the people who know who I am, I will give you 78 of them. I mean 78 big ones. I don't understand. It's like you know who I am, or you know who I've always been, and you know who they are. And you'll say, I'll take that side. And I hope it's not because of gender. I really hope it's not because of sexual preference, or because you're attracted to me, or you feel denied by me, or that you're gay. I'm the only one that can help you if you help me. And I will, because I'm a woman of my goddamn word. Bye.